Big guy, pocket so away. What it do, baby? We back. We back. Episode 2. What it do? You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't think we was gonna come back, but look where we at now. So, yeah, we just gonna kick it off right away then. Alright. So, this week I'm gonna have a little discussion piece for y'all. Something that I've talked with a lot of my friends, just been in conversations throughout the years about is, as an artist, is college necessary? Is college even the move for you? I want to direct this more towards if you an artist, if you a creative, is college a move? Do you need to go to college? I had a lot of friends when I was running my studio with my homies in Milwaukee at J3. I had a lot of people around me that either dropped out of college a little bit into it or just never went to college in the first place. And I've seen both sides and what it kind of does. I do know you have to put all your effort into music if you want to make it big or make anything out of it. But also if music is not paying your bills right now and you're trying to grow that, hey, I'm going to say, why not try college? I'm going to give you 3 reasons why. My first one is your fan base. So let's just say you were from Milwaukee, you want to go to UW Milwaukee, because Marquette is a little too pricey for you. You can be a college student right there. That's the second biggest school in the state of Wisconsin. So you got all them people, 28-some thousand people there. Not to say every 28,000 people on that campus going to be your fan afterwards, but you can connect with those people. You're going to meet a lot of students in classes. You're going to meet people at parties. You're going to meet people in the union. You're going to meet a lot of people around campus that you can push your music to and maybe become fans of you. And then if they're not from Milwaukee, they from somewhere else, they got friends in other spots and put you on right there. Or you can take the J. Cole route. You're from a small city that don't got a lot of connections. You go to that big city. You go out to LA, you go out to New York, you go out to Chicago, some Atlanta, somewhere that you can get those connections. J. Cole came from Fayetteville, North Carolina, and went to St. John's in New York. Shout out J. Cole. He was a comm major. Shout out to all my comm majors across the world. Yeah. But yeah, you can take that route and go somewhere that has those connections. Or say you don't even want to go to one of them big schools or pay a lot of money. You want to stay inside Wisconsin. There's a lot of good schools. Shout out to my pointers. UWSP, that's where I'm at. We got one of the best fine arts programs in the country. Shameless plug there. But you come here, we got a big art school. You can make those connections with people that like your music, and you can really own that demographic. You can own that college campus. And then you're from Milwaukee, you can always come back and you know people here already. So you can own that city, own the next one, and kind of bounce around like that. Start doing like college too. The second thing kind of bouncing off that is a networking aspect. I promise you can go to any college campus, and I guarantee it, you won't find at least one person that want to be a producer, someone that want to be an engineer, other artists. But you also going to find videographers, you're going to find photographers, you're going to find that dude that don't want to even be on the spotlight, he want to be behind the scenes, maybe be your manager, do something on the business side of it. You never know. So those connections, you can build your team while you're in college. You can find the right people and expand that demographic because you need a good team if you want to make it big. So that's another thing. And my third one is the education aspect. Knowledge is wealth. That's something that they can never take away from you. They can take away your shoes. They can take away your car. They can take away your yays. But they can't take away what's up in here. And I think for any black and brown person across America, I think we need to be educated in some way, shape, or form. Not to say school is the only way you can get educated. There's a lot of forms that you can get educated in. Knowledge is power. So you to know that, you can up your business going to school. How? You ain't got to be a music major. I ain't saying to do that at all. If you're going to be a producer, artist, you ain't got to be no music major. I'm saying come here for a business degree. Go for marketing. Learn how to better ways to market yourself. Different strategies that other companies have done that you can kind of figure out, oh, shoot, I could probably do that as an artist or something like that. Or go for a law degree. Go pre-law or something like that. Not say you gotta go lawyer and go to the bar exam, do all that kind of stuff, but you taking them law classes, you can know what contracts look like. You won't be signing contracts as an artist. You won't be going to them big businesses, and you won't be signing stuff to different venues and whatnot. It's nice to know what's on that contract so it doesn't look just like words. Obviously, you probably gonna need a lawyer no matter what for what you're doing. But if you know some of the terminology, you know kind of the layout, you can really start to know your business. So you not signing your life away to a record label or whatnot. You kind of know what's in it or things to look out for. So I personally think if you go to school, even if you don't walk across that stage, you can always come back to school. But those classes that you can take, you can kind of learn and take those skills and apply to what you want to do it. I always say this, and I forever will say this: play college. Don't let college play you. You can say, I have to go to college, I'm paying this money just to get a piece of paper. Or you can be like, this is what I want to do in life. I'm going to take the connections that college has offer, from resources on campus to networking to the alumni. Man, no matter what school you go to, I guarantee you got an alumni or someone in the alumni group that got some money, maybe that's in your area, that could help you. You never know. It's not always about what you know, but about who you know. So that's how I see in college, and I say play college. Take advantage of those things and use them to your advantage. Don't sit and complain and say, I'm just going to get this piece of paper. I ain't about that. So it's not for everyone, but I want to know, is it good for an artist? Should you go to college? All my artist friends, if you're not an artist, I want to know what y'all think. So drop a comment below. I want to have this dialogue. I want to have this conversation because I do think it'd be a big thing. So let me know what y'all think. I bet. Okay, now we talking about my 2 artists of the week. I ain't calling it Wisp Poppin'. I called it that last time. We ain't keeping that shit. I'm gonna find something more creative. But nonetheless, I got 2 artists that I'm talking about. The artist that I'm talking about this week, we starting off, is with the man himself, Nile, out of Milwaukee, Northside. Shout out Nile on Twitter and on also all social media, I think, and also on streaming. It's Nile X Nile, NILEXNILE. Find him on there. Find his shit. The brother is cold. How I got introduced to Nile, I got to DJ a set for him at a show put on by Mocha T. So shout out Mocha. Did amazing shows, but dude was, right when I first met him, I could tell he was about his business. I running at my studio, I met a lot of people that made rap, made music, would drop it and really do shit about it. Didn't do nothing about it. Just dropped in SoundCloud and think that's gonna how you blow up. Ain't gonna happen. Now, off the first 30-second interaction, I knew man was about his business and all that kind of. Saw him practice when we did mic checks and everything. I think I really saw him like, damn, this got good music. So I saw his music first. I'm like, ooh, I fuck with his music. And then I saw bro perform. And even though we didn't have the big, huge crowd numbers, that crowd that was there, he interacted with really well, which I don't see a lot of artists do. And they also knew his shit. They was going wild off of him. I'm like, damn, I gotta go check out bro. Because people know about him. I gotta go peep out now. I checked out his stuff. Dollar Signs was a hot song. And then I heard, it was a little while later, he dropped the song Adult Swim, which is probably my favorite song by him. The video is absolutely cold. It reminded me of somewhat of an Odd Future thing. I don't think that's what they trying to go for. Or just in that kind of realm. He just had a dope vibe to him. I thought it was different. I thought he thought about what he was doing. It wasn't a video of just him throwing up his money in the back. It seemed like he actually thought about his music video, thought about a concept, and all that stuff. He made a fire-ass video. He's made a lot of dope content. Worked with Stevie Robinson, who's also my dog, who also made my logo. Shout out Stevie. But, working together with him, I think he's done a lot of cool videos lately. He's rolling off his new album project. I don't know what he's calling it again, but it's goes by the name Hunter. So shout out to Hunter. That project is really good. I really like that. Grit is one of my favorite. Epitome as well is on there. You know, and then I think his big song Godspeed too was fire. He was at Summerfest this year on one of the stages, and I just gotta show you his crowd reaction to this song because to me it just went off, and it shows that it proves to me that now I'm putting my money down again. He gonna be cold, bro. Just check it out. 1, 2, Godspeed, nigga 12, obviously. We still on the hunt. This is not a face. Smoke 'em, hey. Yeah, no, Niall's doing something. I love Niall. I think he's got a great vibe. I think his fan base is dope. You know, social media, he drops some gems. He knows his business. That's what I think puts him over other artists that I like the most. Is that his business, his mindset is there. I was talking to him about radio stuff. He's like, yeah, I'm thinking about getting clean music so they can play it more on radio. I'm like, bro, people ain't thinking like that at our level of music. So I think he's going to go really far. Hip Hop Week from Milwaukee. He was out on one of them train things and did a performance there. Like, he's thinking outside the box. You know, he's doing things that other people ain't doing. Like, he's smart. So check out my dog, Niall. I always fucks with him since day one. I met him. So shout out him. Keep going. He going on tour right now. September 7th, this Saturday, he's starting off his tour with a couple people. They're going out a couple cities. I believe it's St. Louis, Chicago, Milwaukee. Don't quote me on that, but check out his page and gives you a reason to go check out his shit. But he going on tour real soon. Definitely check that out. So shout out to Kid Niall, man. I got cardiac acid, these for that. I feel like I have to do it. I started off my first episode with his song. I think he might it's clear to say that he probably the biggest Milwaukee artist at this current moment. Lil Chicken, aka Big Chicken, Chicken P. You know what I'm saying? You gotta check him out. He going crazy, you know, leading that new wave of, you know, as they say, trap music, but we ain't from the South. This is like slapper music, kind of similar to Detroit sounding. That's what at first I got on. I'm like, all right, this is what it's like. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't fuck with Chicken right when I heard him. I got put on in 2017 by some girl that I know, and you know, Chicken started coming out, getting bigger. I'm 16, I want to say 15. Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong or not, but you know, he started getting bigger around that time, and I didn't understand it. Not to say I hated it, because I don't hate music. It's just not my cup of tea. So I didn't know how I felt about his music. I didn't understand it at first, but I also didn't like Chief Keef the first time I heard him too. And now look where we at. That song that I first played, that's what the first song that I really said, all right, I fuck with Chicken. Like, this song, Cold. Then he later dropped Chicken Scratch. And I'm like, all right, I think Chicken's a really good artist. I think he can put Milwaukee on the map. I think his story is really dope too. At least the couple months that I've known about him, you know, they pushing a new song, Fast Cash Babies, right now. That is going crazy. I said it off the first listen. The first time I heard it, I said Fast Cash Babies is going off. And right now it's at 2 point some million strictly off the audio on YouTube. That doesn't happen a lot from Milwaukee. I'm gonna tell you right now. That don't, at least straight audio ain't happen. It's blowing up right now. You know, and it was blowing up while the dude was in jail. So it's racking up numbers while he was in jail. He got released. They was gonna drop a video. I think they should have dropped it a little bit earlier, but They about to drop a music video. The numbers are still going up. When they drop that, I promise you, that's where I'm putting my dough down. Fast Cash Babies gonna be a viral hit out of Milwaukee. You heard it here. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I swear, once this video come out, it's gonna take off. This song fire. And these artists too here, they're getting the ones that are getting 10,000 views, 50,000 views, 100,000 views. You know, T Glazer, just look at his page. We getting hundreds of thousands views on our artists in Milwaukee. And you can go to other cities like Atlanta or LA, and some of those artists are putting up those same number of views, but are a little more mainstream. You see them in a little more blog posts or whatever you want to say, social media, whatever it is, however you want to say clout or fame. But I'm like, why hasn't anyone broke yet? I don't think the business and how they all carry themselves all the time is the best. You know, a lot of the biggest artists in Milwaukee, the top ones, were recently in jail or are still in jail right now. You know, say free a lot of different other rappers right now. So they can't lead that street life. And that's a hard thing that I know a lot of rappers, they will tell you that are successful. It was hard to lead that street life away. I'm seeing Chicken and his team move a little bit out of that. They going, you know, Chicken just got out of jail, but they going on a Sprinter van. They've been going out to different shows in different cities. You know, I like to see that. They really pushing their song Fast Cash Babies, which I said was a hit from day one. And I'm going to keep with it once they drop that video. It is out of here. You know, their business, I think, is getting better where it's like, all right, we moving to get to that mainstream level. I hope they do. I know there are artists in Milwaukee that do have that, but they might not have them as much numbers as Chicken making. So I say right now, Chicken's the biggest artist out of Milwaukee number-wise, and I think we need to push for him too, because take one artist to break that seal to open up the gates. I think we can have a movement like Chicago did back in 2012. And then, you know, if you open up one door, it opens up the door for many others. Like, you know, Chicago, then you later got a Vic Mensa, then you got a Chance, and then you got a lot of different other artists coming out that started on that drill scene in 2012. So it's kind of how I see Milwaukee kind of moving too. You know, it just takes a little bit to kick that door down, and then we flood the gates, because there's a lot of talented artists on a lot of different spectrums, and a lot of different kind of genres in hip-hop, and we can all flourish. We just need someone to break down those doors. So I think Chicken going big. Follow him on social media at Chicken _P_Miller. Chicken Scratch Out, check him out, Chicken P. But his YouTube page is the one's going up. He doing a lot of stuff with T Glaze. Shout out T Glaze. I think he's doing a lot for the city. He making a lot of power moves. So I fucks with Chicken, fucks with everything. And I think he gonna be one of the top Milwaukee artists, or at least one of the first to kind of get our name out there. So shout out Chicken. All right, I'm closing that book. Episode 2, in it. So shout out to Chicken P. Shout out Nile. Two awesome artists, kind of different areas of music. Check them both out, because I do really think they really good artists in both of their fields, and they really gonna elevate our city as well. Leave a comment and see, is college a move for artists? Do you need college at all? If you want to be an artist, do you just go full out music, or do you think college can help you? Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear what y'all said. And yeah, I'll check y'all out next time. Episode 3 coming next Sunday at 4:30 again, in between y'all football games. So, hey, I appreciate y'all for watching it, following it, all that kind of stuff. Your boy Jay Kells, I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah!